Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day's going well, and hope it continues to go well. You know the drill by now. Ned's Cozy Campfire, back in it, looking for more 21 Pilot demo lore-related things, and also what 21 Pilots might possibly release next. In case you missed the big theory that has recently come out regarding Ned's Cozy Campfire, people found out that the title, Ned's Cozy Campfire, could in fact be an anagram, where you rearrange the letters and you get new words, much like how Skelnicy was an anagram, where people quickly figured out that when you would re-scramble those words, you would get Clancy is dead. So people immediately began hunting in Ned's Cozy Fireplace. And people were mainly looking at the letter, where it talks about Clancy the Torchbearer in Keon's, where people were trying to scramble all the letters that are in the letter, trying to scramble the letters that are missing, which is how we got the a date theory. But people have recently found out that if you rearrange Ned's Cozy Fireplace, you in fact get Clancy Seized, or FPE. Several things 21 Pilots have talked about in the past. Clancy, of course, being our main character through the storyline. Seized being the act of controlling an empty vessel, which we see Keon's do to Trash the Dragon, because Trash the Dragon is an empty vessel. What Tyler does to the body of Keon's after Keon's gets murdered to death, and Dan and Sally in the live stream experience, because those aren't alive people. Those are empty vessels being seized by Sakarver as well as Lisden. So we get that, and then we get FPE, which stands for a plethora of things, such as failed perimeter escape, feature performance event, few the proud, the emotional, fine pool equipment, food patrol, etc., and probably other things. And in yesterday's video, I speculated whether this has anything to do with our new era, or is this a fun Easter egg, because this really isn't telling us new information. However, since publishing that video, I have had several comments on the video we posted where people rearranged the anagram for themselves, and we got many other things, but the one I now see frequently is Clancy Seized for EP. In case you want to figure out how we got this, here's how we got Clancy, here's how we got Seized, here's how we got 4, and here's how we got EP. Now this one has huger implications, because this is talking about 21 Pilots releasing a new music, an EP. If you don't know what an EP is, it's shorter than an album, longer than a single, typically 3 to 5-ish songs, usually under 30 minutes in length. Many artists release EP. 21 Pilots have one, with that one being TOP X Mute Math. The rest are just singles. And we know the boys are cooking the next full-length album. However, as an appetizer, they could release an EP, just a couple of songs before the album is finished, and or throw the songs on the EP on the new album, especially if it's a double album. Make the double album happen. But there are some concerns, such as Clancy Seized for EP, implying that Clancy being able to be seized by the bishops, which we know is possible thanks to Mark from Real Bear Media, who says that Tyler is so special for he's probably the only being that can be seized while still living. Tyler, which we know apparently thanks to the Ned's Cozy Campfire, is at least playing the character of Clancy in the Outside and Saturday music videos. So Clancy being able to be seized by the bishops, the glowing red eyes, which we see in the Stressed Out music video, as well as Fairly Local, a theory that has been confirmed by Tyler via liking a tweet on the Twitter machine. So Clancy being able to be seized by the bishops, which means the bishops controlled Clancy to write this EP. Now, while that's a cool idea, and I love it, I have a huge issue with that theory. Mainly, I don't know, Dima's kind of on fire. If you remember how we left the Outside music video, Tyler seized the empty vessel of Keon's, threw down one of the lights, and set the whole place ablaze. Dima is currently on fire, which means that the place where Skelnicy was written inside of Dima, that prison cell, could be burnt to the ground. Any files that have been left in there have been burnt to the ground. And also, Tyler is back with the Banditos now. So, to me, it kind of doesn't make sense for Clancy to be seized for an EP unless the bishops just happen to have leftover songs written during the Skelnicy writing sessions in their little lair and like, yeah, we can release this as a propaganda album. which the album art could potentially look like this if the EP was called Propaganda, if 21 Pilots were releasing an EP. I just love the idea of this, the Psy logo on some paper, much like how we see the failed perimeter escape, and plus Demons on Fire. But still, a large part of me is doubtful. I mean, the Bishops technically still have a pair of Ned's horns, which they can use to seize Clancy, because the Ned horns didn't disappear when Keon's got murdered to death. They might have just fallen to the floor, and another bishop might have picked them up, because there were 8 other bishops down there, with the ninth one going bleh. So it's possible. And again, the other party, the Banditos, they also have a pair of the Ned horns, creating a very interesting situation we can find ourselves in within the next 21 Pilot era of Tyler being seized by or Clancy being seized by the Bishops, and Josh trying to seize Clancy's body. All out war, you know? But that's just a dumb theory on my own part. But to me, Clancy being seized for an EP only works in a situation where you release an album where it is still propaganda that is the Bishops force Clancy to write and record, much like Scaled and Icy. That's the only way that this would work, unless Josh seizes Clancy, the Torchbearer seizes Clancy, which, why would Josh do that? I mean, it wouldn't necessarily work. But also, kind of have an issue with 21 Pilots releasing an EP, because as stated before, they've only done one throughout their entire discography, and we know that they're working on a new album. Next year's 2024. We hit our 3-year album cycle for 21 Pilots, because every year since Blurryface, every 3 years, we've gotten a new album. 3 years after Blurry, we got Trench. 3 years after Trench, we got Scale and Icy. 3 years after Scale and Icy is 2024, which is next year. So we are due for another full-length album rather than just an EP. I'm not saying I don't want one. I think it'd be really, really cool, but I personally don't see it happening, which is going to anger people, because, oh no, Jay Anderson Music being the party pooper, which he is, wanting the album to come out towards May 17th, where we get the full cycle. I'm sorry, I know, but that's just how my brain has broken apart this. But once again, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Like I said, Clancy seized for EP, while I think it's a cool concept, I don't think that it would work. Because like I said, Clancy's free, Clancy's with the Banditos now, and that would mean that Clancy willingly goes back to Demo, which is on fire, and records a whole EP. Doesn't work unless the EP's recorded and the Bishops are like, yeah, let's release it now. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'll see you all tomorrow for Justin Listens To's of, I don't know, but I'll see you then. Goodbye, and good night. More importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.